Capricorn, thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl and we're looking at July 6th through July 12th. And for those of you who don't like people who are oversensitive, emotional, crybabies, you're not going to like this week very much. There's a lot of planetary activity joining up in Cancer, your relationship zone, your one-on-one zone, and it's all going to be rather emotional. It's a mixed bag of powerful planetary energy and personal emotions are about to descend on us this week. On Monday, July 6th, the life-giving sun arrives at its once-a-year opposition with transformative Pluto. And of course, Pluto is in your sign. Pluto being the planet of transformation, the planet of the phoenix rising up through the ashes, where something that you may think is done and a done deal can be reborn and rise up yet again. Depending on which side you choose, this is the day when you can either make a major power play, which of course is Pluto, or prepare to defend yourself with the sun in Cancer. This face-off is a dress rehearsal for next week's battle between Pluto and Mars. Mars, of course, is in Cancer, your relationship zone. So it's all about who you know and how you're getting along with your other half at this time. And for those of you who are sparring with their other half and finding that their other half, who is a Cancer or a Scorpio or a Pisces, are throwing in the emotional towel and making it difficult for you to have a rational conversation due to the fact that they're reacting so emotionally, it's going to be a difficult week. You want to stick to the facts, figures, times, dates, etc., and they just want to cry and be overly sensitive, so it makes it very difficult. On Wednesday, July 8th, Mercury, the planet of communication and clear thinking, joins the other planets in Cancer and makes our ways of thinking and speaking less rational and more subjective and instinctual. So go with your gut with Mercury in Cancer when it comes to other people. If you feel that as much as you want to sit down and have a face-to-face with someone that they cannot handle it, keep that thought because they probably can't. This kind of emotional influence could be a drawback if you need to be cool-headed and rational. But on the other hand, it's the perfect time to use your gut instincts, Capricorns. The subjective thought patterns of this planet sign combination will affect travel, communications, and commerce over the next 3 weeks. So this really is a time for you to be dealing on business levels and to be dealing with people who you really can trust. Other earth signs, for example, are great people for you to be dealing with, Taurus and Virgo. Air signs, Geminis, Aquarius, Librans, they're not going to be too overly or highly sensitive and emotional. You should be able to deal with them just fine. This is planetary activity. As I said, it's very rare to have that many planets in water signs, and then there's a new moon next week on the 15th in Cancer. So it's always a good time to celebrate a relationship, to do something special when there's a new moon, turn over a new leaf. If, for example, you and your other half have not been getting along and arguing about the same thing, the new moon on the 15th is a good time to just forget it. Because if you can't reach a consensus and you can't seem to, move forward because of this issue, it's time to just say, you know what, let's agree to disagree. Never a truer word spoken. Have a fantastic week. Great speaking to you. And I will look forward to speaking to you again next week. Be kind to yourself, Cancerians.